Hello everyone. I thought I would come on. I don't have a ton of time, but I have a little time to get some work done, and I thought I would show you how far I've come. So I have the cover kind of set. I've sewn along the edges, and I can't remember what I showed you last time. And I have the handles on the outside, and I glued on some sari silk onto the inside and the outside. And I've put together a signature. So this is Stamperia Wonderland. And there is some Artie Mays in here. This is a vellum flower. I printed them off, and you can see my printer did not like them. I forget whose butterflies these are. I apologize. But that one went really well, and I glued down the body, and the wings can kind of come up. On this paper, on the backs of the digitals, I smushed some, this is Mod Podge with some vintage photo reinker. And then I also have some gesso that I've added some vintage photo reinker. And this is what happened. So the stainy looking bit is the Mod Podge, and this kind of interesting movie pinky color is the gesso. And then these actually had a signature. I can't remember which. I was making a journal. It might have been the shabby chic one, the lacy shabby chic one, where I hadn't too many pages. So I had some pages that had already been cut and stained. This is from Took's Craft Table. I love this page. It looks like it's like a garden page, and you could walk in and expect to see fairies. And I've done the same thing to the back of that. This is a dragonfly from Edith Holden, because we know that dragonflies and butterflies are just fairies in disguise. And I've attached that to some vintage ledger that I've also turned into a pocket. And here's another one of Took's pages. And then the center is that Stamperia Wonderland. Oh, no. I lied to you. This is Stamperia, but I think this is a different pack. And you know what? I've taken them all apart, and I've put them all into the same storage container. So I've kind of lost track of which one is which. It might be Alphabet, or it might be, I'll try and figure it out for next time. But then on the inside, this is the center, so I've made a tuck, and then I made a vellum one of these pockets, which Corey Damon reminded me of. I had originally seen, oh godness, she's one of my favorites. I can see her face and hear her voice, and I can see her hands. It will come to me. Anyway, it's a vellum pocket, and it has a mail slot. And normally I think you put the reinforcer over, but I reinforced it underneath so you wouldn't interfere with the image that comes from Artie Mays. And these are two of those vellum butterflies, and I just put a little bling, and they're dimensional. I think I'm going to add some more pages, because this is kind of a thin, it's a thin signature still, but that's my start. And then I also made one of these little booklets. No, okay. That, got squished. I'll fix that. It's a little booklet that Gail made. Oh dear. That was my mom calling. I'm gonna have to join videos together. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, when your mom calls, you gotta answer or call her back right away. It's just one of those things. Okay, so I wanted to work on the cover. And what I have, I know I definitely want this. And I used, what did I use on this? I used the two Liquitex colors that I had been using. I used the light blue and the bright aqua green. And then I also used this iridescent medium, which I'm having a blast with. I really like this stuff. And then I think I also used some of the Mod Podge that had the vintage photo in it to give it kind of some of the darkness on the down the troughs. This is just a piece of packaging. I didn't have to tear it off. It came like this. And then this is a from the Stamperia Wonderland pack. And I have kind of gone over it with some of that iridescent paint as well. And then, oops, I did a whole bunch of die cutting and embossing. So this is a piece of, oh my gosh, my words. Tracing paper that I've embossed. It's been inked with Tim Holtz inks. I did this a really long time ago for a different journal, so I'm not sure which colors they were, but they're blues and greens from the Tim Holtz line. This is some of that paper that I painted the same way, and I've embossed it with a Doris embossing folder, and it has butterflies and squirrels. I also used the Tim Holtz Impress 3D Impress something embossing folder, and it really does this amazing 3D job. But I think, and I did it on the tracing paper. I did it on some Tim Holtz rose, or maybe that's the copper color. And I did it on this paper as well. But I think this is all, I actually think I like this one the best. The one that's just kind of neutral, and it just gives it a little bit of a background. I also die cut a whole bunch of butterflies. I don't have any dragonfly dies, which is sad. But one of the Tim Holtz butterfly die sets that I have, which as I transferred all my dies to those magnetic sheets, and they just stick to the sheets, which is great, but I don't have the covers of them anymore. I threw those all away, and I'm just realizing now that that's a mistake because I can't tell anybody which ones they are. But there is one that it comes with both the embossing one and then the die cut one. So those aren't the ones that match, but you can get them so that they match up, and you can put one, oh, that's not the right one either. Here it is. They match up. So you get the one that has like the solid, that has an embossed bit to it. Sorry. It has an embossed bit to it. And then you have the die cut one so you can see the embossing underneath. And I've done that both so that I can have the gold underneath. So I can do it like that. But then I also did a gold topper. Where's this? Do those match? With a thing underneath. So I was thinking of maybe using some of that on the cover. There's this one, and let's see. It's hard to figure out which one's which now. There we go. I also have this leaf. I could put that across. Keep picking up the same one. I should sort these into the long and the skinny versus the stubby. Long and skinny, stubby. Oh, and then this was a different die. There's also that one that could go. These leaves are Tim Holtz as well. This is a different die. I'm not that one. I think that one either came with the entomology set or it's a separate thing altogether. But again, I don't know. I apologize because just trying to see which combination. Oh, I kind of like that. And then I also have this Inca Gold. So, because, you know, I'm thinking fairies and everybody, they're all kind of sparkly. So this is my Inca Gold. I was thinking I can just go around the edges. I know I've done the iridescent dragonfly wings on there, but I could just like line or edge the card here in Inca Gold. And with the Inca Gold, I've been able to keep it pretty moist and creamy because every time I open it and use it, I then take some of my water bottle spray in my water bottle there and give it a little bit of a spray. Whoops, that's too much. Too much. It's okay. Don't mind it being a little smudgy. There's kind of got, the edges are kind of gilded the way, I don't know if you've ever seen a lot of insects, like a monarch butterfly. Have you ever seen a monarch butterfly cocoon? They have perfect little gold dots around the edge. They're absolutely spectacular. There. Okay. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to give this, getting it everywhere. Hold on, let me get a wipe. I just ordered some, I had the copper and the rose gold metallic papers that come in a pack. See, I'm just going to spray some water in there. And it's a Tim Holtz product. And I just ordered, or I put it in my cart. I can't remember if I pressed buy. There's also a silver and like a yellow gold. So I'm going to order those too because they're very versatile. I really enjoy using them. Pardon me. Okay. So then that, with all its little sparkliness, will sit there. Yeah, I kind of like that. I Yes, it's fairly simple, and I think I can glue these to glue them together at the body, and then they could have some dimension. Because that just says, glitter says fairy to me. And then I have all these others still to use. Like I've got this really cool leaf, and I've got all these butterflies. I cut some out of the tracing paper, and they're very, very soft and flappy. So I'm looking forward to using these throughout the journal. And I also did some bugs. This is from the entomology kit. So I'll probably gild that a little bit. And these other ones, this is a moth from that same entomology kit. I love that. Oh, it's going to be too much. Too much. Okay, so that's going to be my cover, I believe. And then I'm going to have to work on adding pages. Oh, and this is the other thing I got. I wanted to show. I got some of these wings. It came in a 2-pack. I didn't realize I was ordering a 2-pack, but it came in a 2-pack. So I sorted them into all the ones that were kind of colorful. Oops, there's a missing one. And all the ones that were kind of monochrome. So I was also thinking of having, you know, on various pages, they have like the, oh, I can't find it now. They have some that are just a single wing as opposed to the whole set. So you can just have a single wing kind of flying off the page someplace. And then they have these kind of really pretty translucent ones. I don't think I'm going to use these on the cover, but I'm definitely going to use these in the journal. Very fun. Very fun. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I actually have to go get ready because I have a horseback riding lesson this afternoon. And I got to change and get that together. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.